All right, what up boys? Back with another frickin' video. Behind me, we're gonna be talking about the 6x12 enclosed Vinos trailer I bought a couple weeks ago. I took it on a trip to the desert probably a week or two ago and hauled 3 bikes, 3 motorcycles, set it up for a camper. We camped in it, everything worked out good. It's pretty much brand new. The guy I bought it from had only used it one time and he bought it from the dealer, so that was pretty sick. But I thought I'd make a video kind of just walking around the trailer, show you guys what's up and show you some of the future stuff I want to do to it. Also, I did get a pretty cool product for hauling motorcycles that I installed inside the trailer, so I want to show you guys that, show you how it all sets up and everything, and I'm pretty stoked about this. So let's get into this video. Let's see if the old GMC starts. It usually starts every time. Ooh. That's right. 60% of the time works every time. It's kind of hard backing up trucks by yourself because I don't have a backup camera, so I kind of just gotta eyeball it, you know? But let's see if I can do this first try. I doubt it. The last time it took me a couple tries, but it's all part of the game, boys. As long as I can get it close. If I can get it close, then we're golden. Oh, I felt like I hit something right there, so we're gonna go give her a check. Shoot. I gotta raise it up. Son of a, I gotta pull forward now, frick. Friggin' work out, brother. Am I going down? I was going down, damn it. We gotta be getting close to the top. Frick, I don't think that's gonna be high enough. What does a country boy do? I wonder, can I freaking lift this thing? Oh. Some boat. Damn. I think it's gonna work. Damn, that was a workout. Good to go though. I'm kind of sweating, dude. It got kind of hot. It was cold earlier, but now it's kind of hot. Okay, so now my plan of attack, probably to back this hog up there. I'm not gonna video this because I'm gonna back into something. Also, I just found this out. So with these little, I have the DJI Mic Go's. And it's got a little clip on the back. So you can clip it on your shirt. But what I didn't know is it's got this magnet right here. Like that. So you can put this in your shirt and then clip it to the outside of your shirt. You don't have to have like a pocket or nothing. Cause like I was just clipping it on my pocket like that and calling her good. But you can put this thing wherever you want. Like I could put it here in the center if I want. Oops. I thought I'd throw that in there. I felt like a dummy because I've had these for like a year and I didn't even know that. All right, so now that you just saw my absolutely fantastic backup skills, we're gonna pop the door on this thing. Yeah, I got some stuff in there I gotta unload, but then I'll show you the inside and then the new product I'm talking about. You probably already know what it is. It's a Bolted-On kit from boltedon.com. Scott sent it to me. It's pretty sick. All right guys, got the trailer open. We're gonna start on the outside and work our way to the inside. So starting up front, pretty simple. Standard crank jack, lights, safety chain. It is the Vinos, which is nice because that does add an extra couple feet and the more space the better, so that was cool. It's got marker lights along the top and on the fender. It's got fresh air in vent and a fresh air out vent on that side. Single axle, 3,500 pound axle. Plenty for what I'm gonna be using. Might upgrade those tires. Has these little folding jacks, which are nice. You can fold those down when you get all set up, or if you're loading, and it keeps the trailer from rocking. It's got these swivel door locks, big fold down ramp so I can roll bikes or whatever else I want up in there. And it's all cable. It's got this cable with the spring system, works really good. And then coming around to this side, and then it's got this side door, which is super nice for camping. Because we can get in and out without fold. We can close the back door and just use this door to get in and out. That's pretty much it for the outside. We'll take a look at the inside now. So inside's pretty stock. Like I said, the guy bought it brand new and then sold it to me. I think he'd only used it like twice, 2 or 3 times. And but everything's pretty much brand new. So starting up at the front, we got this nice V-nose right here. Adds probably a foot or probably 2 feet, rather than just having a flat front. You got the V-nose. It's tapered up here, which I like, but I don't like at the same time, because it would be nice to have some cabinets up here, but I don't really have space. But it does help with the air wind resistance when you're driving. Previous owner installed these little wall mount D-rings throughout the trailer. I've been able to use them to tie down stuff, hang my tie downs on. Put quite a bit of them in here. And then it has 2 ceiling lights, one in the front, one in the back, and it's controlled through here. But they only work when the plug is plugged into the truck. So that's pretty much how it came. What I added was this little LED light strip, which I am going to clean up. That was just a temporary last minute thing. But I can plug this into my Bluetti and it powers some lights. I also got these little stick lights that are controlled with a remote, and they're just battery powered. I got them at Home Depot for 15 bucks or something. Like I said, a lot of the stuff that I put in here was a temporary thing because we were leaving. I bought this thing, I bought this on the weekend, and then we were leaving like a couple days later to go to the desert, so I just had to get some lights and basic stuff in here so that we could camp in this for the week. I installed this little lock, which I'm going to, it's temporary for now, but I was able to pull this closed and lock it, because you can't close and lock the door from the inside, only the outside. So we had to have something we could close the door because it gets real windy and it gets pretty cold out the desert. So I wanted to make sure that was closed. So the wind didn't blow it open and it stayed relatively warm in here. But that's pretty much all I've done. But I do have a lot of different plans for this thing. My goal is to kind of turn it into a camper where I can load bikes in it. We can go ride for the weekend. We can camp inside of it and stay warm and have a bed and lights and be able to charge phones and cameras and stuff. So that's the end goal. But that's pretty much it for how it is right now. Towards the end of this video, I'm gonna talk about all the upgrades and different stuff that I wanna do to this thing. So be sure to stick around for that, because there's probably gonna be a lot of content on this trailer, just building it out how I want it. So that's gonna be cool. All right, so now that we checked out the trailer, I wanna show you guys this product I got, because it's pretty awesome. And I've used it one time and it's worked great. So this is the 3-bike shorty kit from Bolted On. It's a really cool kit. It allows you to haul 3 motorcycles on a stable rack where you don't have to worry about them tipping over. You don't have to worry about stuff falling over, hitting other stuff. It keeps everything really nice and tight. Worked out really good for the trip I did a couple weeks ago to the desert. I actually hauled 3 dirt bikes and had no issues. It worked really great. Okay, so when you order a kit from Bolted On, this is probably what you're gonna get. There's a lot of different kits, but this is the one that worked best for me. So it comes with 2 leg supports, a crossbar with holes throughout. I got a standard straight chock. I believe he calls these the Gen 2. And then I got 2 angled chocks. I believe they're 60 degree. He does have 45 degree, but I believe these are the 60 degree ones. I got 2 quick ties for mounting your tie downs. And then it comes with 2 J hooks. Okay, so the cool thing about the Bolted On rack is it's really easy to install, and you can remove it too. So like you can haul all your bikes And then when you get there, you can take it out, and then you have plenty of space to work on bikes, camp in here, or do whatever. So how I ended up mounting this was with E-Track. I think typically what people mount these to are the factory D-rings in their toy haulers trailers, or factory hooks in cargo vans. It's really cool because you don't have to do any drilling. If you already have D-rings, like most toy haulers or vans, you don't have to drill anything, so you don't have to void the warranty. It just literally, these J-hooks, they literally just hook straight into your D-ring, and it sucks the bar down to the ground, makes it really, really sturdy. Or with a van, they have those, the factory, the hooks in there, and these hook right into there too. So the route that I ended up going, I could have done flush mount D-rings in the floor and mounted it that way, or you can use E-Track. And I did the E-Track just for adjustability. I can mount the rack anywhere from here all the way to back here, depending on the application that I want to use it for. So even installing this E-Track was pretty simple. It's not hard at all. I think these E-Track rails are 5 foot long. I got them at Harbor Freight. I believe they're the 5 foot ones, but don't quote me on that. It's just whatever Harbor Freight sells. And I got the little E-Track clips for mounting it. They just clip right in there. You can move them to wherever you want. You can use multiple of these to tie down to the E-Track, and I used the 2 front ones to tie the rack to the floor. And it's super simple. They got this little tab, and they just clip right in like that, and they're pretty sturdy. So I'll kind of show you guys how I mounted this E-Track. It was pretty simple, and then we'll get into putting the rack together and loading the bikes in here. Okay, so what I did with this E-Track was I used a combination of wood screws and a combination of these hex head screws. The wood screws just go into the plywood floor. These hex heads I drilled through the plywood, through the metal cross frame, and used a washer and nut to secure those. Then as you can see, I did like wood screw, hex head screw. These ones, I actually did these too. These are the smaller hex head, and I just use a really big washer on the bottom to get more surface area on the plywood. But they are mounted to the frame. I just wanted to add these for extra strength. Yeah, so as you can see, I just kind of alternated between frame bolts, wood screws, frame bolts, wood screws, all the way down to this front. And did that on both sides. And again, kind of the reason I did the E-Track instead of the D-rings was I can adjust my rack with this E-Track. And it's pretty low profile. It's not like, you're not going to trip on it, or I put it over in the corner so it's kind of out of the way. And it worked out really good. So first I'm going to take my crossbar. This is the 67-inch crossbar. He offers a range of different sizes, and he does custom sizes too, so you can really get it to fit perfectly in whatever you're going to use it for. But for me, I use the 67-inch. So I'm going to slide these on. These legs have a pull tab with a little shaft in there that locks it in. So you're just going to take your leg and slide it on the bar to about there. Same on this side. I gotta flip that around. Okay, just like that. And then for me, I wanted most of the weight over the rear axle. So my rear axle is probably about where the camera is, and that's exactly where the engine, the middle of the motorcycle is. So that's where I kind of wanted most of the weight. So I just adjusted my E-Track clips to the spot I wanted, just like that. Got this thing kind of centered. So these J-hooks come with a soft touch knob. Let me see. He also offers different length J-hooks for just all kinds of applications. I mean, he's really thought of everything. He can pretty much put one of these in any kind of trailer, van, toy hauler. He even has some truck bed kits. You can put one in your truck bed. But the J-hook looks like that. It's got threads on one end. He upgraded me, and I got these J-hook these J-hook ties, so it just adds an extra spot to tie down. So I'm gonna take this J-hook, so I'm gonna hook it through my E-track clip hook, just like that. Lift the bar, and I'm gonna set it down in the hole that I want, probably like that. It's nice straight. Then I'm gonna throw this J-hook tie on here like that. Throw my washer on there and the soft touch knob. Just like that. And actually you want to leave a little bit of slack right here to get your next one in. So I'm gonna just do the same thing on this side. Just like that. J-hook tie, washer, and soft touch knob. And now I can get it so that these J-hooks are straight up and down, and I can tighten it down. You can really crank down on these knobs too and get it really tight, which is nice. So that's pretty solid. It's rocking the whole trailer. So when you get those in, now you just got to figure out where you want your chocks to go. So I got this straight chock for the middle. So your straight chock looks like that. It's got a tie down on the bottom, threaded shaft with a washer and a soft touch knob. What I mean by straight chock, it might be called something else, but this chock is just meant the tire on your bike rolls straight into the chock. It's not at an angle or anything. So I'm gonna put this one in the middle of the bar. Slide up like that, put the washer on, and tighten the knob down. Boom. So that's the first one. Second one, so this is the angled chock. I believe it's the 60-degree angle chock. And you can see it's got an angle from where it mounts. So your tire's gonna go in kind of at an angle and tilted so that you have bar clearance on the side. So your side bikes, the bars aren't gonna hit the middle bikes. And this is the same kind of setup as this. It's got a washer, soft touch knob, and a threaded shaft that goes up through the crossbar. So we'll put this one maybe here. Try that. And then I got another angled chock. It's the same as that one, it's just angled the other way, so it's the opposite way. And I'm gonna put this one on the even spot so it matches the other side. Just like that. So the chocks are on the bars. The other stuff I got, these are called quick ties. And they have a threaded shaft. They have 2 hooks on each side and a washer. These are pretty cool because you can put these anywhere on the bar and it just adds a tie down spot. Like if you needed to run your tie downs instead of going to the floor and having to mount more D-rings, you can just thread these things up in there. Just like that. I might have to move these later. I don't remember where I had them before, but that looks good. Just like that. And that's pretty much it. It's done. So setup super quick. And then if you want to take it out, like when you get to your riding spot and you're planning on using this to work on your bike, or you want to sleep in here, or you want to just hang out in here, you just loosen the J-hooks. The whole system pops out and you can set it outside or put it in the back of your truck or whatever you want to do with it. And then you got free space back in here. So let's grab some bikes. I do have 3 bikes at my house right now, so we'll load 3 bikes in here and show you guys what that looks like. All right, so the first bike, I'm gonna start on the outside bikes. The first bike that's going in here is probably the coolest bike. It's my bike. It's a 2001 CR250. Let's get the slack out of it. I bought an extra E-track clip and I just put it a couple down from the J-hook right there. And I'm gonna actually tie down to that because it gives it just a better angle for tying it down. Just like that. All right, second bike coming in. This is Katie's bike. Yes, Katie rides. She's a ripper. She's got the old, I don't even know what this is. I think it's a 2016 or 2017 YZ250F. Scoot it over. The same thing on this side. I'm gonna go from this. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go from this chock to the bars and that E-track clip to the bars. That. These chocks are super nice too because when you're loading, they kind of hold the tire from twisting on you. So you can let go of the bike and it helps hold it in place while you're tying it down. Third bike is my brother's bike. He actually just bought it. I will link his YouTube channel. He just did a YouTube video of him doing like a first impression. It's a 2015 YZ450. And I think he loves it. He just posted a video though, so I'll link it down below. Go check out his channel. I'll also throw his handle up on the screen here. That one goes there. All right, so we got the 450 in here. And we're gonna use the tie downs from these quick ties because they are the perfect length. All right guys, so there you go. 3 bikes loaded, super stable. The middle one, I only have one more tie down. I don't have another one for the other side, but I'll show you how it would hook up. But I mean, as you can see, they fit perfectly. The bar clearance is really good. So you're not hitting bars. I got quite a bit of room from the wall on each side, so nothing's gonna be rubbing. And these tires fit perfectly in these chocks. So this middle bike, I just have the tie downs going to the quick ties and you can move those wherever, but that was a good location. The other one, if I had another one, would go here to this quick tie and I would snug this bike down. And then same thing for this outside bike, same as the other side. Got this tie down going to the chock and this tie down going to the E-track clip down there. So this bolted on kit is a game changer. It works so great. I hauled it, it's probably 2.5 hour drive to the desert, hauled it all the way there, no problems. The bikes fit in there really nicely, nothing's rubbing. The rack is super stable, it's not going anywhere. I actually hit a lot of really rough roads going out to the desert and nothing came undone. The whole rack's just super solid. It's not gonna budge on you. And it's just super simple install. I mean, it took me a little while to put the E-track in because, you know, I had to measure for the frame rails and then I had to use drill bits to drill them out and had to go to the store to get bolts. But the D-rings would have worked perfectly fine too. That would have cut the time in half as far as installation. But the E-track really wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, it probably took me maybe an hour to do it. And I got most of the stuff from Harbor Freight, so it was relatively cheap. But yeah, the bolted on kit, I'm a fan. I'm definitely gonna be using this all the time when I ride. He has a bunch of other accessories too. He has like gear poles where you can hang your gear. He's got boot racks, he's got gas can stuff, he's got all kinds of stuff. So this guy just thinks of everything. And this video is not sponsored by Bolted On or anything. I purchased the kit. Scott hooked me up with a bunch of stuff, but I did buy the kit. So I'm not just saying it because it's like a sponsored video or whatever, it's not. This is just a really good, solid kit and it's really worth the money, especially if you have expensive bikes. You know, my bike is an older bike, it's not too expensive, but she's my baby. You know, I don't want her to get all scratched up, dinged up, falling over on the floor. So I would definitely invest in a bolted on rack to keep my bike stable while it's in transit. And then, you know, Katie's bike's nice too, I don't want to ruin it. Head over to boltedon.com, check out all of his products. He's got stuff for everybody, and yeah, check them out. All right, so just right before I end this video, I just kind of want to walk around the trailer and kind of show you my future plans for camping and hauling stuff and just getting it all set up. So one of the things that I really want to do is the floor on this is only 1/2-inch plywood. So you notice when you stand in some spots it bows. So it's got cross rails for the frame. I want to weld just a backbone down each side just to kind of sturdy it up. Also, the walls in this thing are 1/2-inch plywood. with no insulation. So I want to take these walls down, put some insulation in there so it stays a little warmer in the winter months. Should help during the summer months too, kind of keep it cool in here. So I want to do that. I also want to maybe insulate this roof. It's just a one-piece roof. It's really thin metal. You lose a lot of heat through this in the winter when you're running a heater in here. So probably put some insulation with some plywood up on top or some kind of decorative ceiling would be cool. Also would like to wire some lights in here so I can have nice lighting in case I did need to work on a motorcycle, or just for camping in here. It's nice to have good light. Over here, I want to put one of those gang switches so I can control inside lights, because I would like to also do exterior lights. So I want to have some exterior lights by the door. I want to have some exterior lights in the back when I'm loading, and I want to be able to control it all from here. So I'm going to buy one of those gang switches where you have 6 different switches and you can kind of choose which lighting you want to run. And that would all be powered, I think, here. So this V-nose, I think I'm going to close it off and put a cabinet so that I have some drawers and stuff, but also I can hide all the electronics. I don't know if I'm going to power this thing off of a battery or like a Bluetti battery bank type thing. I'm not really sure yet, but I want to do that. And then also plumb a diesel heater in here so that I have heat for the winter. Yeah, and then on top of the cabinet, I'd have a little countertop so I can set tools and work on stuff, or we can put food on there and prep food for cooking it outside. And then I think I'm gonna buy a wall mount electric exhaust fan so that I can get some ventilation in here, because it's pretty stuffy. And maybe possibly a window on this door, because when we were camping in here, you shut all the doors, you wake up, it's pitch black still, even though it's light outside. So it'd be nice to have a little bit of light come in. And also, if something did happen, if the lock broke or something, you could reach out the window and unlock it. That's pretty much my plans right now. Follow along with this build. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff. And if you like this kind of content, let me know. Do more dirt bike stuff, more camping stuff, more 4Runner stuff, whatever. Just let me know down in the comments. If you like the video, like it, please subscribe, and thank you. We'll see you in the next one.